What's happening, EDA Nights? Welcome to another vid. This is Nate's Chocolate Convo 2, and I'm Nate. This is the only podcast where building and manage the business. First thing first, we give God praise, we give God honor, and most importantly, we thank God for giving us men a real purpose outside of each other and ourselves and people and money. Let's get right into this. Here we go. We are going into a class system. Listen up, men. We are going into a class system. Matter of fact, we are already in a class system. And what a class system is, if you don't know what it is, it's a system where if you are born into wealth, you will die wealthy. If you are born into poverty, you will die impoverished. Basically, what that is, the American government is going to get to a point where they lock you out of economics. So if you don't have any money, if you don't have any wealth, you can't buy food, gas, you can't put a roof over your head, you can't buy toiletries, you can't use public transportation, nothing. Because it is a class system. And everything is built around you having money or not having money. This is where we at now. They just haven't announced it yet. But this is where we at. They are going to simply price you out of economics. They're going to simply price you out of the economy. You won't be able to buy anything because you don't have the money for it. It's going to get to the point where everything is going to be top-notch price, meaning extremely expensive. Water, food, clothes, toilet tissue, toilet paper. I'm sorry, that's the same thing. Paper towels, bath towels, washcloth, detergent, just the simplest things is going to be priced out of your range. You're not going to be able to afford it. You're going to either have to learn how to make it yourself or cut back deals. Speaking to the men, especially black men, they're going to simply price you out of economics, a class system, the haves, the have-nots. There's no more middle class, upper middle class, the working poor, the poor. You either have money or you don't. Yeah, just that simple. You need to find a purpose. Let God lead you to your purpose. Over time, that purpose will lead you to the money. The money will be a byproduct of you finding and staying on purpose. Nothing else is going to work. Jobs is going to the AIs. I say it again. Jobs is going to the AIs, artificial intelligence. Why pay you this amount of money, give you Medicare, Medicaid, all the benefits, 6 days, sick days, when I can simply have a robot do the job 24 hours. Every now and then, I'll send a technician, check them out, make sure they're working properly, keep it moving. What are you going to do then? You have your own business. They'll begin to tax you extremely high. They will, cost fees will go up, overhead will go up, your product, the ingredients or the pieces or the parts will go up. So you would have to go up on your prices for your services or your product. And if the people don't have the money, they can't buy your product or your service. How are you going to make money to sustain yourself through your business? It's all going to fall under the class system. This is why you got to get your mind right. Listen to me, man. Listen to me closely. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. I understand. We are men. We have sexual needs. We have sexual urges. We are men. Heterosexual men. We want to be with a woman sexually. I understand. Preferably inside of marriage, but I still understand. You have to get control over your sexual urges, especially as a single man. Because we are in the times now, you got to be about your money, about your purpose. Getting ahead, staying ahead. That woman will be a byproduct of you on your purpose. That woman will be a byproduct of you having money in your pocket. Because we at the times now, it's getting worse. It's going to be all about that money. Not your looks, not how good your sex is, not how good your body looks, none of that. Your personality is all going to be about how much money you have and are you willing to relinquish that money in her hand. Because it's going to get extremely worse. It's happening now. It's all around you. You see it every day. You see the homeless go up. You see the crime go up. You see more and more people walking now. You see less cars. You see less new cars. Either public transportation, bikes, or walking. Because people can't afford the maintenance, the repairs, the gas, the insurance, the car note. They can't. This is where we at right now. Not where we headed. This is where we at now. We are in a class system. And as inflation goes up, the wealth gap gets bigger and bigger. You have to decide right now if you're going to be the haves or the have-nots. Prime example. If I can. Did you get that? Prime example. Now, check this out. Hear me, understand me right now. One day, really, really soon, you're going to see someone like him all along this strip, on both sides, as far as you can see. You're going to see people, mainly women and children. There's going to be a lot of men out there too, homeless and hungry. It's happening now. The city, the state, and the government are all in cahoots. They know what's going to happen. They know why it's happening, and they know how bad it's going to get. They know this. They're not telling us, but they know this. So every now and then we'll wake up and we'll start speaking about it. Then they'll move certain things around and make it seem like, oh, they'll show you certain things on TV or the media or news and make it seem like everything's okay. The economy is good, it's getting better. No, it's not. It's getting worse. Extremely worse. So you as a man, men, you have to be renewing the spirit of your body. Of your mind. Of your mind. How a man thinketh, so is he. You have to see yourself as the haves. You got to. I don't care if you don't see any money now. You have to condition your mind to see yourself as the haves. Think it, speak it, and it will manifest. You don't have time with that stinking thinking. We are in a bad economy, and you have to see yourself blessed. You have to see yourself the haves. You have money. You have a roof over your head. You have an extremely comfortable lifestyle. Having just enough to pay your bills is no more. It's not enough no more. You have to have more money than just to pay your bills. This is where we at right now. Not where we going, not where we headed. This is where we at right now. And I don't care what nobody say. I will battle anybody on this one. When money ain't right, ain't nothing right. People will turn on you. When money ain't right, people will turn on you. Or sometimes you will turn on them if money ain't right. Like Anton Daniel said, it always comes back to the money. It always comes back to the money. If money ain't right, ain't nothing right. People don't want to talk to you. People don't want to be around you. People don't want to have anything to do with you because money is not right. Whether it's in your life or their life, or both. Because people love money, which is the biggest problem. Why they don't have money. They love money too much. They love money more than they love God. As I say, they love the creation more than the creator. That's my pastor to say. Slash father. People love the creation more than the creator. And that's why they have so many problems in their life. The class system. Class is in session. Which class you gonna be in? The class of the have-nots or the class of, or the class of the haves? Choose now. Choose this day. Choose right now which side you're gonna be on. In your mind. Choose that. I'm going to be the haves. Can't speak for nobody else, but I'm going to be the haves. I'm going to have money in my account. More than just enough to pay my bills. I'm going to live an extremely prosperous life. Don't care what the economy look like. You have to tell yourself that every day, that no matter what happens in the economy, I'm going to be the have. I'm going to be high society, high class, and not low. Because if not, you're going to find yourself in a trash can or a dumpster, eating whatever you could eat. And you're going to wonder to yourself, how did I get here? We are in a class system. As a single man, you're going to hold off. You have to hold off a minute from chasing women and going out, clubbing, this place, that place, and spending money. You need to find your purpose if you haven't already, and let your purpose lead you to your wealth. Because when this day hits, the only thing that's going to matter besides God is your purpose. How cool you are, how many friends you have, how many women you have, it's not going to matter. Because how could you think about that if you're hungry? You're out in the cold. You need to take a shower. If you have health issues, you need your medicine, but you don't have the money to get your medicine. What are you going to do then? Class is in session. The haves and the have-nots are here. The question is, which one are you? And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Another thing, A lot of men have stopped, but a lot of men still doing it. Stop trying to save people from themselves, especially women. Stop trying to save them from themselves. They are their own worst enemy. They are their own problem. You try to save them from themselves. You trying to save them from bad habits, bad thinking. You can't do that. Only they and God can save them from themselves. And even God said, I will not go against your will. He's not even going against their will. If they will to live that lifestyle of chaos, then so be it. And you are not God. So let that be. She don't want to do right. She don't want to grow. She don't want to head where you're headed. She don't want to follow you. Let her go about her business. You'll be just fine. While she's somewhere living in the gutter. Let that go. It's a distraction. It's a problem. Save yourself. This thing is the Titanic, and you need to jump on the lifeboat and keep it moving. You trying to save her, and she pulling you down. You about to drown. Just that simple. It's just that simple. Just let that go. Save yourself. If you want to come along for the ride, so be it. If not, leave her at the bus stop. Keep it moving. Straight like that. Just that simple. Thanks again for tuning in. Share this vid. Let the brothers know what time it is. Send them right here. And I will tell them the time. As always, 1, 2. Oh, and if anything, receive this info, apply this info, and you will see a difference. As always, 1, 2. Peace.